we can't talk like we're doing a magic trick like a lot of these guys are doing. We can't use the language of we're doing a bunch of art. We've got to use the same vocabulary that the rest of the industry already uses and respects. And here's why it matters. So I mean, even if you can't, even if you don't always use it, I think it's important that you do. So here's what matters. So first, language, it shapes perception. When you say things like, I don't know, like the metal moved, or how about we tap that crown down a little, that sounds like guesswork. But if instead you were to say, uh, this area is still within the elastic range, for example, right? Or we need to release the residual compressive stress in the crown before we lift the load, which is what any engineer would say in automotive bodies, right? So we're describing, if we do that, what is actually happening, right? It's the same work, it's just different words. And it's completely different credibility. Like if you go right now and you look at the peer reviews on automotive work, that's what they're talking about. It's a shared vocabulary, right? And shared vocabularies build unity. So collision techs, they talk about yield points, strain paths, right? And work hardening. So metal shapers talk about stretching, shrinking, planing. And what's crazy is that's what we're already doing. So when we stretch, we overpush. When we shrink is when we're taking the crown down. And when we're planing, that's that last little bit where we're absolutely getting it perfect, right? So that's refining that last little bit of texture. And the bottom line is that when we use the same terms, they stop hearing us as like these dent guys and start recognizing us as part of the larger industry, which we are. And so the technical language helps us explain what we do also to each other. So if we're talking with an adjuster, right, or we're talking with a body shop manager, I don't know if that's the best example, but if we say that the dent is localized plastic deformation with trapped stress in the crowns, and we need to charge more for that, or if we say that if we release that stress first, then the elastic area can recover its